Everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kinetic DIY Weapons. Today I'm going to be showing you part 1 of the bunch of different quadcopter things. Basically, we're making a quadcopter. This is part 1, and this is the frame. So you're going to need the Turnigy Talon Quadcopter V2. I got the first one, but they have a lot of improvements now for this one. But so you open it. We will find these parts, which are for at least in the beginning, the landing gear kind of. This part is the base in the middle. These are the 4 rods that come out that you put your motors and propellers on. There's this part. Then there are just a bunch of these parts. So you have these here, these here, these ones, and these parts to connect your little side things to make your landing gear stuff and connect it to the actual rod parts. The last thing you'll have are this right here, these little plastic things. There is one other thing though, you will have instructions, but in case you can't figure out the instructions, or you just want to watch a video for it, or I don't know, your instructions disappear, they spontaneously combust. This can help you with that. And so those are the parts you're going to need, and I'll have a link for these in the description. So let's get started. Okay guys, so now you know what the pieces are that you're going to be needing for this. We are going to start on the first part, which is going to be making this right here. We're going to have to make all 4 of these eventually, which is also this part, but we're not going to be using that rod right now. But that's going to be a little later. So, first thing you're going to need is you're going to need this. I believe it is an English one, and it's the second smallest, whatever this Allen wrench. Second smallest that comes at least on this one. And there are a lot smaller, but let's try to find the one that fits for it. We're going to need this part right here, which will go on top of it. These 2 parts here for the sides. 6 of these M3 ones with screws, and 1 of these little rods that I set part there and that part here. So the first thing that you're going to be doing, you're going to attach these parts to it, and here I'll show you right here. These, you can't really see well, but these are what I'll show you with this. So it's like this. If this part was like this, this would be going like that. So it's pretty easy, although you will have to one little thing that you're going to have to do to make it so, well, you don't have to, it just makes it look a lot better because it's all bent up and yeah. So and put these in by hand in the beginning, I guess, and then just tighten up the rest. Tighten, don't loosen. Tighten. Right. No, okay, I was doing it right the first time. Put these parts up, and once you get it, so it feels kind of tight, just move it a tiny bit so you feel like a little pop, and then get it in as tight as you can, and so that it bends up this hole that goes in here. And the same thing on the other side. Don't do this. Make it be nice, and put one on. This down. Sorry about the noise. We're in the basement, and everybody else is upstairs. So get this part in. Don't over tight, you can crack the carbon fiber. Pop it out. Pop it out. Okay, now we have this part, which is much nicer than the first one. All this stuff is way better than the first frame. This is the second version that they've made. This is much better than the first one. We got the first one at first, we were going to do that, and not too good. So let's do the same thing with these parts, and you can kind of see if it's bent or not. Mine is not, and if yours is, then you just have to do what I told you with these parts here. Make sure and it's pretty darn straight. So now you're going to need to make 3 more, and I'll see you guys when you've got that. Okay, so now that you have those 4 end pieces, you're going to be working on making one of these, which your end thing's going to go on this part. So the first thing you're going to do is you need to get one of these things. You can put this onto the tube holder thing, kind of, and then you're going to probably going to want one person to use a screwdriver, and then you're expected to do this. Harvey King Field that sold it to us said that you should. You pry this open while pushing this in. So now that it's pried open, you can kind of slide in. You want it to be right on the edge. That's good. And now you have this part of it. So now you're going to need these. There's like the 3M10, I believe, and you're just going to do it part of it by hand, and then you're going to use your Allen wrench thing to get it in the rest. Once extra tighten it. So don't do it too much, or you can crack the carbon fiber tube. If you don't want to do, but then get it all the way. And this one's not being nice. Not being nice. I need to make a ratcheting Allen wrench. You really do. And keep getting it. So you're going to want it so it's tight enough that carbon fiber tube can't turn or move out. And we've got this part, and it's pretty good. Alright, so now that you have all of these parts connected, we are going to be doing these parts. So we are connecting this to this, like this. So this place, these are going to be facing down, and this flat side is up. So it's the opposite of what you're used to, kinda, I don't know. But, so we have these two, and I have a quick warning. I'm going to be using this Allen wrench now, because I just realized that it wasn't English, but wasn't English, it's metric 2.5, so I'll try to put a warning up over there. So we need this. We're going to obviously need this piece. We're going to obviously also need this piece. Then we're going to need 2 of these ones, these screws that are medium-sized black, and one of these parts that looks like this part, and then something you do. Okay, this is not one of these. This is an old one that I had that was the wrong size when they shipped it to us. So we used it, testing it for opening the thing with the screwdriver, and it also works very well for this. So you're going to need something that when you have this, you can see if this is flat or not. So like kind of. But so I guess let's get started right now. So we are going to just right in here. You can kind of like snap in place. And is this one going to be cranky? Oh yeah, it is going to be cranky. Okay, so you had that. You're going to push it up a little because this one is super cranky. And you're going to want this to be, this part's going to be right on the end where it's going to be. And then I'm going to go over here. And then to straighten this out. So it's like this. And now that you have that, you're going to have to obviously tighten it in. So, and then get this all up. Oh my gosh, this one is cranky. Okay, let me just There we go. Alright, so just you're going to push on the back with your thumb. Or then you can push it in with your fingers a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Now it's locked in place. Make sure that's there and that this is flat again. And now I'm going to do this part and do it partially on one side. And then, oh my gosh, this piece is not being good. Oh, I think I know why. This is from the mess up thing with this, how this is too small. We had another part where it's a really small side, but it still doesn't fit in that piece. So it was, we got a weird order, but so these parts on the side, a little, and then the side. You may have to redo this many times. I like got it all, and then I realized that I didn't, that the tube slipped out a tiny little bit. And then get this side. And you are pretty much done with this part. So, but then you have to go back, check, make sure that it's perfect, which mine is, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is, yep, mine's all lined up. And then you're going to have to make 3 more. I forgot to say the other part for the other thing, but now you're going to have all 4 of these. So you guys can have those parts. Okay, everybody, so now that we have these attached to here, and this, all this stuff, and you make sure this piece is in the back of it, right to this part, so front, back, this little hole is in the back, very important. Now we're going to be attaching them to the center part, so if I go up here and I grab this, you can see I've attached 3 of them already, and what you're going to need to do is you see this piece right here. Those are attached in the bottom by these goldish pieces that look like this, and they have that little angle on them. And so to attach one of these pieces, after you get this part done, you just slide this piece in. You can sort of screw this white like screw thing in to that hole right in there, just finger tight, and then finger tighten these 2. You can get it, come on. There we go. So just push that in a little bit so it's not like loose. This is annoying. There you go. So now take your Allen key and go. There we go. It's going in now. It might take a little bit to get it in. Just put this part into there, and the same on the other side. I'm using a metric one. I'm not completely sure which size it is. It's pretty small though. I believe it might be a 2. Yeah, it's a 2. Pretty sure. But so now that you've got those in, tighten this a tiny bit more. You don't have to do anything with this, like, see, this won't even turn in here. It doesn't turn the plastic piece. And you are done with the frame. So, hope you guys have all enjoyed this. The next parts will be coming out soon. There will be a list of all the materials that you will be needing for the whole build, everything, not just the frame, in the description, or a link to that at least. And hope to see you guys next time. And always remember, if you like the video, subscribe, or like it. And if you haven't, I guess, then don't like it. But if you have enjoyed it and you hope to see more, then please subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.